Hello and welcome to Indigo Empire. My name is Kevin and I dedicate all my time to the studies and the experimentation of what you can consider holistic topics, esoteric topics, among other things that I study. So I have been working full time with these kinds of studies. I also make courses in different kinds of practices, and I also do like presentations and stuff like that on different kinds of things that I read and different things that I study. Basically, with a Scandinavian and with the Spanish-speaking audience, because I also speak different languages, so it makes it easier for me to access information, to read about different kind of things. So I also spend a lot of time translating different kinds of information into different languages. Uh, so I have been working for this for about a year, almost 1 year, full time, um, and mostly to the Scandinavian and the Latino American audience. But now I want to expand, and I decided to make a YouTube. I was unsecure about what to name the channel because um, I don't necessarily I'm not necessarily only going to talk about like holistic topics. I also like to study things like psychology, philosophy, nutrition, history, and those kind of things that I also feel is important, like to get a broader view on how things work. This channel is mostly going to be an educational channel, but the things that I'm going to talk about here and the things that I'm going to teach or the topics that I want to take up um, is for educational purposes and maybe not so they are maybe not so common. So I call the channel Indigo Empire because I have um, read about the Indigo people, like how they are recognized. So I consider myself an Indigo person as well, and I know that Indigo people has a different kind of view on how things work. Like Indigo people have a different mindset. They like to learn in a different manner. So I want to like present information in a maybe a bit different way. But I think it can be like I think it can be easy to understand for everyone. I think everyone can enjoy information that I'm going to upload to this channel. So I am at the moment only going to upload live streams because that's easier for me. I don't have time to edit videos or things like that, so I also have to do a lot of improvise. I have an issue with keeping one thought in my head at the time. I usually have 50 thoughts in my head at the time because I study so many different kind of topics. Personally, I find all of them very interesting. Uh, I think that sometimes you should study just for the sake of studying, just for them, just to get information. You don't have to believe in the things that you read, but as long as you read, you understand the mindset of other people. So that is my philosophy. So I may also take up subjects on topics where I'm critical, where I'm not, where I don't believe 100%. Maybe I believe in 50% of that specific topic. But the idea is just to present the information. So the person who wants to continue to study that particular topic can do so in its own free time. Maybe if I get the time, I can take up the topic again at another moment. So, well, that's the thing that I want to do. Just to present information and talk about things that I find interesting and that I think many other people also may find interesting, especially in these times when people are starting to get more back into like the like cultural beliefs. Uh, like that, at least that's my opinion. I have also been working some years as a language professor, so I have noticed in kids and in young adults that the mentality on spirituality in general is changing. So um, and there are many topics that comes up because I have been a tutor, so I have controlled my own hours of teaching, my own schedule. So I have had the possibility to talk with my students a little bit after the classes, because before the pandemic I was teaching, at people's houses. So it has also given me some insight into the mentality of many of my students, and I have noticed that people are getting a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more open-minded, a little bit more critical to things, like to predetermined truth about spirituality. So I think that uh, what I want to do, at least, is to uh, provide information so people can find concrete information which they can use to their own growth, whether it be spiritual or whatever other kind of growth, actually. So the picture that I have uploaded as a thumbnail for this video is a picture that I have taken myself. I took that picture about 4 months ago, of my books, of some of my things. So just to like show that I have not find that picture on the internet. So I have, where did I put the things? Oh, okay. So you can see this. You can see the itching. Sorry, cards on the picture. You can also see this book on that picture. So just to be a little bit transparent. I like to be transparent. I'm a very transparent person. I'm very direct. uh, I try to be as practical as possible, just to make the information easy to understand and quick, because for each year we have less time. Time is precious. So um, I want to share information with you all. Read books, talk about the books, talk about the information, compare information, take up subjects that I'm critical towards, um, take up all the kinds of things that you can imagine that you may not necessarily find in many other places. So I wish you all welcome to this channel. I will be uploading some more videos today, all of them by live stream, just to save time, just to be practical, uh, and to think about myself. Ego is very important. You must never think that the ego is something negative. Ego is actually very important. It's because of the ego that you will want to study. Like the driving force of wanting to increase your intelligence and knowledge is the positive effect of your ego. So I will be making more videos on other topics that I like to talk about. I wish you all welcome, and I hope that you will come back and to check my other videos. So goodbye, everyone.